Welcome back, dear viewers. And now we are going to the comparative study, comparative presentation between the United States Standard English and the British Received Pronunciation. So, for example, when you write the word here, you see, between the two, when you write, the British will say here, but the American will not say here, they will simply say here. Now, here we go.
Here.
Listen, this is the British, here.
Drawer.
Oh, come on. Just a minute. Sorry for that. Now, here we are.
Here.
Have you heard that? That's British.
Here.
Now, Americans.
Here.
The inverted E, the schwa, is not there in the American speech. The same goes with near. When you say near, come near. You see, near is British, near is American. Even the year, you say year. Which year is this? But the Americans say which year? Year. So here we go with the, first of all, near. Listen to the near for in the British.
Near.
Okay, and American?
Near.
Near. You can look even at the sound, the phonetic representation. This is near and that's near. Even if you go to the Oxford, it will give us the same situation, really. So let's go to the Oxford, Cambridge now. No, Oxford.
Near.
Near. And American?
Near.
Near. And so, we can go on and, you see, there is duty and duty. News and news. Maybe let's write this one. News in the UK.
News.
And in America?
News.
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 It will be the same thing with duty and duty. Look at this one.
Duty.
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 That J in phonetic representation represents the sound ye, duty. And so in America it's not due, it's duty.
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 The other feature or trait of American pronunciation, standard pronunciation, is that T, when T is found inside the word, it sounds something like close to D, like water and tomatoes and so on and so forth. So these are some of the things. Now, who should say tomato and who should say tomato? Of course, the British will say tomato and the Americans say tomato. Here we go. Have you seen? I'm doing that one.
Tomato.
That's British. Get this one.
Tomato.
And then the American?
Tomato.
Tomato. As I told you,
Tomato.
T inside the word, not at the beginning, not at the end, sound in American educated speech, it sounds something close to D. Tomato. Can you hear how funny it is? I don't know if it is funny, but to me, it's a bit strange.
Tomato.
That's it, tomatoes. Because
Tomato.
T is inside, is in the middle position, not at the initial, not at the end of a word. The same thing, we can go on. When we say, for example, who should say vitamin, who should say vitamin? Of course, vitamin would be said in the UK and vitamin in the States.
Vitamin.
There we are.
Vitamin.
And in America,
Vitamin.
vitamin. Again, that T is inside, middle position.
Vitamin.
That's right. Okay? And then we can go on with the American and British sound. For example, this word in the UK, stand as RP, received pronunciation, is dictionary. Dictionary. But in America, dictionary, standard American sound. Now, here we go.
Dictionary.
Have you heard that?
Dictionary.
And in America,
Dictionary.
it is the same situation with even secondary. Secondary, secondary. Now, get this one.
Secondary.
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 And in America,
Secondary.
That's correct again.
secondary,
And we can go on like that, even if you have what we call your secretary. Tree is for American, is for the UK, secretary,
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 and then in America,
secretary,
it is like that continuously, even when we write
A.
something like this word would be pronounced advertisement in the United Kingdom, but advertisement in America.
advertisement,
That's the UK, RP.
advertisement,
And then this is in America.
advertisement,
That's correct. We can go on and on and on. When you write a country, a continent like one of the biggest continents,
A.
you see, the British will say Asia, sha, but the American will say Asia. Now, where are the sounds?
A,
No. Oh yeah, we haven't clicked it. I'm sorry. Now, here we go.
Asia,
Okay, Asia. Look at the British here,
Asia,
and then the American,
Asia,
Asia. Let's get this one from Cambridge as well. Now, Cambridge will say what for British?
Asia,
Oh, and then? Okay. Cambridge
Asia.
doesn't make any difference between the two, but Oxford does. How about the word version while we are still there? Shen and the gen. Now, get this sound now from version. It's UK.
version,
Okay? It's wrong. The reader didn't do it properly. And then?
Version.
Version. This is supposed to be Shen. That standing snake is SH. Version. Okay?
version,
Okay. Let's get to the Oxford. Here we go. Here we go for Oxford. Okay?
Version.
I prefer this one more. Listen.
Version.
And then American.
version,
That version, and so on and so forth. So that was only the two types of pronunciation between the UK and. So if you hear someone saying something like that, you should know that they are British trained or they are American trained. The next item is how stress, which is part of the pronunciation, affect the meaning. Are we supposed to say, for example, signature or signature? What's the dictionary syllabic stress? Where should we put the stress? Is it to prefer or to prefer? The dictionary will tell us it's to prefer. The stress falls on the second syllable. So, for example, here we are. That's the verb.
prefer,
You heard it. The stress is on that one. So, prefer is not a dictionary sound. I mean, stress. Prefer is a dictionary stress, and so on and so forth. Stress can make a very big difference in the meaning of words. For example, when I write like that, I will call
Urban.
it urban, meaning of the city. Urban.
Urban.
Both of them, the American will simply pronounce the R like we said
Urban.
before. Urban, 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 urban. Okay? But then, when we add an E, the stress will also shift to the second syllable instead of the first one. And here we shall get
Urbane.
urbane, you hear? And they don't share the same meaning. Urban, meaning of the town, urbane is decent. The same thing when we say an artist. An
A.
artist. An artist,
artist,
artist. The stress is on the first syllable.
artist,
If we add an E, it becomes artist. The stress shifts to the second syllable. Get this one. Just a minute. Just a minute. We have added an E. What's this now? Oh, it's not there. Possibly it's not there. How about going to the, like that? It's there. In the Cambridge, we have it.
Artiste.
Artiste. The stress moves to the second syllable from the first syllable. And so in both variants, in both American and what. There is another thing between these two which you should know. Maybe this one, we can put it in the next part. We shall continue this section because of the time limitation in the next part.